Hey guys, it's question and answer night with Ashley Horner. Okay, I'm going to get down to it. I have 4 questions that I'm answering tonight. You guys posted a ton of questions, and thank you very much. First question I'm going to answer tonight is from Jason Rebish. I think that's how you pronounce your last name. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Okay, his question is, what, in your opinion, what is the simplest and most effective diet? Okay, there's no diet, you guys. We've talked about this all the time. Remember, eat clean whole foods. You guys stress yourself out for no reason. It's not hard to eat clean as long as you're eating foods that you can find along the perimeter of the grocery store. Okay, we're eating 5 to 6 meals a day, and we're eating clean whole foods, like I just said, like 3 times. Um, Anything that's whole, like raw nuts, your meats, your lean dairies if you guys are doing dairies. If not, I do almond milk. I really try to stay away from dairy just because it's kind of processed. Your fruits and your vegetables, your fishes, your avocados. The salmon is good, high omega fatty acids. So just eat clean. Anything that's from the earth is perfectly acceptable. If it was made within the last 100 years, stay away from it. You know, originally when the earth was created, the fruit was supposed to be the dessert of the earth, okay? And then man came along and we made all this like artificial crap that we now call desserts, and that can be on a shelf and last for like months. That's not natural, you guys. You guys don't want all those preservatives in your body. So think about that. Eat clean, healthy, natural. Don't stress yourself out for diet. Remember to eat to live rather than live to eat, okay? Okay, moving on. Next question from Nikki Creamer. Is there a such thing as detoxing your body, like a cleanser, pills, or fasting? Okay, you guys. So you know that I live in Guam, and I found and there's a lot of Japanese tourists who come over to Guam to vacation, and they eat so many carbohydrates. And I'm like, how do you guys do it? You know, and they're so thin and beautiful, but I think I found their secret. Okay, they have something over in the Asian cultures called I'm not sure what the tea actually is, but it's called a slimming tea or something. It's like a detox tea, I guess you could say. But I found it over there, and it's all in the box is like all in Japanese, so I honestly don't know like what it's saying, but I found something similar to it in at Aiken's this morning actually, and it's called um, Ultra Slim Tea. You guys can see that. It's a herbal tea. So, what you guys do is, and I will do this too about like a few days before my photo shoots if I'm wanting to kind of detox and like flatten out my stomach and stuff, and before shows as well. Um, but I do 2 tea bags before I go to bed after dinner, and then you wake up in the morning, like maybe have some water, a cup of coffee or whatever, and then yeah, you just don't want to be going anywhere for about 30 or 45 minutes, depending on you. I don't know, maybe that's too much information. um, but don't drink this if you're having a sleepover with your boyfriend because he would not be inviting you over again. Okay, but this is really good. I think I always it just is kind of like a cleansing tea, and it's natural, so I really like that rather than getting like the pills and the 7-day detox system. I don't know. Okay, thank you, Nikki. That was a good, fun question. Next question is from Danielle Millington. I hear the excuse way too often. I don't have time to exercise because I'm busy being a mom. I just don't have time. What activities would you do or recommend for these busy moms, and how would you manage being and how do you manage being a wonderful mother as well as devoting so much time and effort into your fitness career? Okay. Well, first of all, you guys will see me yelling at my kids as soon as I shut the computer down. No, I'm just kidding. What I would do is I actually try to include my kids in a lot whenever I can into physical activities. They love to do like push-ups. They try to do push-ups and stuff. So that's always fun, and it's great even at their age. They're young, 3 and 5, but they love seeing mom exercise, and you know, it's been a part of their life ever since they were born, so they're pretty well adapted to it. But it's all about time management. I believe that if there's anything that you want in life and you really want it, you will make time for that in your life. You will extract things in your life that are maybe not as important and add something that's more important, like you know, physical fitness into your life. I don't believe that there's an excuse for anything. You can find the time if you want to achieve something. Okay, next question, Jill Latina. Can you over exercise? And if it's not, can you over exercise? If it's not a long duration of high intensity, it doesn't matter how much. People are always telling me that I'm doing too much, although I'm not seeing the results I would expect. Yes, Jill, I would recommend that instead of doing like 2 little mini sessions that are not very high in intensity, I would put those together if your time allows you to, and I would do one longer, like 45-minute session, or like an hour and a half of just really killing it, keeping your heart rate up the entire time, really burning out your muscles depending on what your goals are, and you'll definitely see some great gains for that. You also have to be aware of overtraining, which will also decrease the effect and the goals that you're trying to achieve. So watch out for that, okay? Last question. Okay, Haley Simmons, at what point in my life did I decide that I wanted to be where I am now? What steps have I taken to get there? And what advice do you have for the beginners in the competitive fitness world? I did my first competition about 5 years ago, and it really lit a spark in me because I loved it. I loved the stage. I loved that feeling. I will never forget that feeling. I was scared shitless. And a lot of my training towards the end was basically because I was just so scared. I was like going to the gym, like I didn't know what to do. So, but I did my first show. You get it under your belt. You never forget your first show. And you never forget that feeling after you walk off the stage. You feel super confident in yourself and accomplished, and it's a great feeling. I honestly never knew. I always knew I wanted to be in the fitness industry, but I guess I've kept pursuing the things that I love. I never gave up. If you guys knew how many times that I've gotten turned down, told no, like so many times, but I kept on. I feel like when something doesn't happen for me, there's going to be another window of opportunity that's going to open up for me. And a lot of times it always ends up being for the better. For the longest time I pursued like some of the bigger name like supplement companies, Cellucor and Optimum Nutrition, even there was a few other ones that I pursued, and I was even talking to the main guys, and I was showing them all my stuff, and I was like, I would love to represent you, I would work hard for you, but I'm sure they were hearing it from like a dozen other girls too. Nothing happened. They kept saying, okay, maybe later on, blah blah blah. Anyways, well, obviously, like I finally got picked up by the biggest monster industry, company in the fitness industry, and that's bodybuilding.com. So now you know what? I represent all the supplement companies. So I get to pick the ones that I really love and like really push those to you guys, because if I love their products, then you know what? You guys are going to know about it. So the biggest advice is never give up. My mom always told me that if I'm having fun, if I'm loving it, if I'm able to inspire people and to give back to the fitness community things that I know, then to keep doing it. The moment that it stops becoming fun, then I need to hang it up. So that would be my advice to you. Also, there was a time in my life where I really had to check the friends around me. It's kind of hard whenever, you're trying to go down this path and your friends are like, no, let's go eat a Big Mac and pizza and beer and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I want to be healthy and fit and live this, fitness lifestyle. So sometimes there's going to be, a fork in the road, and you're going to have to pick which way you want to go and how serious you want to be with it. So anyways, thank you guys for your questions and answers tonight. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.